everybody, welcome to another episode of Movers and Shakers of Paarl. Today we've got an extreme talent ready for a chat with me today. Today I've got Kerwin Baatjies.
Yes.
Kerwin caught my attention. He's got 3 songs out. He's also got the attention of Chad Simon, but he'll probably tell us more about that. Also been in school in Paarl, so I thought maybe it's a good thing for him to tell us about his journey from the primary school to making music. Kerwin?
Yes.
Thank you, meneer.
Great being here.
Thanks for meeting me. Quickly, just tell me the Chad Simon story.
The Chad Simon story?
How does that work? It's a biggie.
Yeah, it's quite big for me.
Yeah.
So when I started making music
Yeah.
professionally, Willa was my first song, obviously,
Yeah.
and it got such a big response that Chad Simon heard it.
And
So he was scrolling in YouTube and
Yeah.
he heard the song. My cousin, Lyle,
yeah.
is one of his friends.
Okay.
And I was chatting to Lyle and Lyle told me, listen, I have a buddy that I would like you to meet, which was Chad Simon. I didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
So, he connected us. We got some coffee one day and we just spoke a little bit. And then a couple of months later, he proposed a signing.
Wow.
So now I'm signed to Stereotype Talent Management.
Is that his?
That's
Music,
very good
yeah.
label, that's really
Okay, what's it called?
Stereotype Talent Management.
Okay, nice.
He owns it with his brother Lee Simon.
Alright, nice,
So
perfect.
yeah, Stereotype Talent Management, and then they actually kind of co-manage me
Yeah.
with Kosher Recording Studios, which do all my songs now. So I'm kind of signed by Kosher Recording Studios and Stereotype.
Nice, interesting.
Management, yeah.
So tell me quickly, just by way of introduction, Paarl, where does Paarl fit into your life?
Paarl plays a very big part in my life. Like origin, definitely from Paarl. My mother's side of the family is from Paarl, so I have roots over here.
Yeah.
I have a lot of family over here as well,
Yeah.
and a lot of who I am is still Paarl. Even though I grew up, or my high school years was in Hermanus,
Yeah.
a lot of me is still Paarl. Like even when I went there,
Yeah.
you could see I wasn't from there.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so we're in primary school, high school?
Kortrijk,
Okay.
primary school and boys primary.
Alright. High school?
High school was Hermanus.
Alright.
That's when I moved to Hermanus.
So what was the highlight of the school? Primary school, high school? Were you on the stage at early?
Primary school. Oh, yeah.
A performer.
Let me think back. Primary school. Okay, so when I was staying in Paarl, my father used to sing, or we used to sing in church, right?
Okay.
My father had this quartet.
Okay.
And on a Wednesday night, you know, so Baatjies and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I always used to go with, I always used to listen, and eventually I just started singing with, and that's how you grow into it. But what was really something significant to me is that back in those days, we used to go to the hospitals, like the quartet church group used to go to the hospitals and sing for all the people that is, the elderly people, the people that wasn't feeling so well, just to lift the spirits up,
Yeah.
And like I remember walking down those long passages, smelling that hospital smell,
Yeah.
and like just listening to them sing.
Mm.
I think that was one of my highlights, just
Yeah.
growing up in Paarl. But then also I used to sing in the church with my sister a lot.
Okay.
So it started, I think for me it started in church.
Yeah. So singing started very early in your life.
Very early.
Right, so when did the guitar bug bite?
Guitar, it's a beautiful story. So, actually in Hermanus, my first year in Hermanus over there, there was this day when I came back from school,
Yeah.
and my sister was studying upstairs and I was in the study downstairs.
Yeah.
And I was playing with my dog outside, and eventually I stumbled upon my grandpa's old guitar.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, dusted up and everything in the
Wow.
garage, and I took it off, I blew it off, gave it a liquor.
Mm.
Just smacked on
Yeah.
the strings,
Yeah.
and it sounded like it was still in tune, So I took it to the study and I was sitting there in the study. And keep in mind, my sister's room is like right above where I am. So I just strummed it a bit, and I was so mesmerized by the sound that I just thought, wow, you know, that's such a beautiful sound. And I didn't know what I was playing or anything like that, and I put my fingers in certain positions and I just plucked it. And there was this one sound that just came out that I just fell in love with, and I did that probably for like 2-3 hours, and that's where I fell in love with guitar.
How old were you?
I was about 14 years old.
Okay, perfect. So self-taught?
Self-taught.
Wow, nice. What, YouTube or books or what?
YouTube books. To tell you the truth, I actually don't know what I'm playing. I just play by ear.
No ways.
No, serious. Can I show you something?
Yeah.
Check this out. So these are the exact chords that I was pressing when I found the guitar. It was just this. That sound, and then I just moved my fingers down, and I was mesmerized with this. I listened to the whole time.
And it's in tune as well.
You know?
Wow, decent. Yeah, cool. Alright, so guitar is the instrument. No other instruments.
No other instruments now. But if I could, I'd like to start playing piano as well.
Oh, my dream.
Yeah.
I always say if there are 3 things I want to do if I wake up in the morning is piano, guitar, and speak Xhosa.
Triple threat.
I always have a dream like walking at a wedding and you're at a hotel lobby and there's a piano sitting there.
Yeah. Just go
play dun dun. Okay, so after matric, where's Kerwin Baatjies? So his daddy's saying go study and mommy's saying play music. How does it work?
After matric, Baatjies is studying mechanical engineering.
Right.
And mechanical engineering takes him for a ride.
Okay.
A ride that only lasts 1 year.
Oh. Did you pass at least?
I did pass. I passed, yes. But there was this one day where our lecturer asked us a question and told us that if that wasn't what we wanted to do in life or pursue as you know a career, then we shouldn't be wasting our time.
Yeah.
And it clicked to me, you know, like it just clicked to me that this is not what I wanted to do. Like ever since Chris Brown's first album came out, I was convinced that I was that's what I wanted to do, you know.
Okay, perform.
I want to perform, So so that day I decided that I'm gonna follow my dreams, I'm gonna go for it. And
so how did the conversation going home tell mom and dad I'm done with studying, I want to be a musician?
Yeah, I just came home cool, told her, listen, this is not for me, man. Like I'm gonna walk away from this.
Yeah.
And at first I think they were really skeptical, both my parents were really skeptical at first, you know. But it's led me thus far, and you know I've trusted God in my journey. So I think that I can only go forward, you know.
100%. Okay, so you started playing, you started pursuing this music career. So when did you realize, okay, but I can continue with this? Was there a time where you said things are too difficult, I need to go back to mechanical engineering, or how? When did it start? When did you say, okay, I've got something going?
I think regardless of the fact that whenever it clicked that I had something going or not, I was still gonna pursue it because it's what I wanted to do. You know, it was my passion. Yeah. So even regardless of what people thought, I was dead sure that I still wanted to pursue music. Yeah. So ever since, you know, writing the very first song that I wrote, the very first time I picked up a guitar was the very first time I wrote a song. Wow. Ever since writing that song back then, I told myself, you know, one day I'm gonna do this. One day I'm gonna do this. So I think my commitment to my dreams has really always been like a constant.
So when did the first song? When did you write your first song?
The first song I wrote in 2000 and... Sorry, take me way back. My first song I wrote in 2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 8 years ago now.
8 years ago. Right. Very simple song.
19 years ago. Sorry, my maths. Anyway. With the calculator. 10 years ago. Wow. Okay. And the name of the song was?
Amazing.
Okay.
Short, sweet. Yeah. Just amazing.
About what?
It was about the sound that I heard when I played the first.
Nice.
Yeah, when I played the guitar the first time. That sound that I just played, you know.
Yeah.
It was about that sound, and I kind of related it to a girl, a woman.
Yeah.
So the song was just called Amazing.
Okay.
The sound was amazing to me, and like the whole atmosphere was just, you know,
Yeah,
amazing. So.
yeah. Okay, so you have 2 other songs as well.
Yeah.
Besides Wela.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long after each other? So between these 10 years, you have 3 songs and 1 coming.
3 songs. Well, if you ask him, if the question is, how many songs have I written?
Okay, how many songs have you
That's
released?
definitely a question. Yeah, that's definitely a question.
Yeah.
So, how many songs have I released? 3.
Mm.
So you got Wela,
Yeah.
which I released first. It was my debut single.
Okay.
And then I released RSA Love.
Yeah, that's a cool song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually a song that was actually the product of the response that I got from Wela, because I was feeling so much love and kind of feeling so proud of my roots that RSA Love.
Yeah. Stunning song.
And then I released my latest single, which is called Right For You.
Okay. What's it? The love song as well.
Also
Sounds
a
like
love
a.
song, yeah.
So it's 2 about girls and 1 about the country.
One about the country, 2 about girls. I mixed it up just a little bit, you know.
Okay, so in these 10 years, what's the highlight? Did you get except for Chad Simon was of course the highlight.
One of Chad Simon, definitely
Another
one
one?
of the highlights.
Like a call or something that you've always wanted to happen.
Espresso.
Okay.
Espresso. Definitely
Nice.
Espresso.
Wow, nice.
When I found out that I was gonna be on Espresso, like I was
Yeah.
like, what? Like, really? What?
Yeah.
So definitely Espresso, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely Espresso.
So as a young artist, performer, musician, Paarl, what's the biggest challenge?
In Paarl,
Yeah.
I think the biggest challenge in Paarl right now for me as an artist is to build my community. You know, I think to build my community is the biggest challenge right now. Getting out to those people, you know, trying to connect with them on a more personal level, because you want to build an organic relationship with the people that are listening to your music.
Yeah.
So yeah, getting out there,
Okay.
meeting them where they are, you know.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of artists sometimes prevent that.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to go out to meet people, so I feel like just meeting those people.
Yeah. So if you had to collab with your dream artist, who would the artist be? Locally and internationally?
And internationally.
What venue would be your best venue locally and internationally?
Yeah, got some good questions. So, I think locally, okay, but locally like, I can say Western Cape, and then I can also say, okay, so locally Western Cape, I would definitely have to say Chad Simon.
Okay, yeah, of
Obviously
course.
one of them. Youngster CPT.
Okay,
one of them.
yeah, he was in Paarl on Saturday.
Yeah, it was in Paarl on Saturday. He did a little short van, or not funky sellers.
Yeah.
AKA, if I
Okay.
could.
Yeah, so you were
Is that
an AKA
Apple?
fan and not a Casper fan.
Casper. I don't want to go into that debate.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to go into that debate.
When we have time on that.
And I think as R&B or soul artist, such a good question. I think Leda would definitely be one of the people that I would like to do something with.
Okay.
She's very much inspired me.
Okay, perfect.
You know, she's literally built a legacy from the ground up.
Yeah.
What it is today.
Yeah, totally.
So, yeah,
Okay, nice.
definitely. And internationally?
Yeah, internationally.
Internationally, Chris Brown.
Okay.
Chris Brown, Kevin Garrett,
Okay.
Miguel.
Okay.
It goes on and
One
on.
of them. Have you ever been to Idol?
Idols, yes.
Did you enter?
I did enter.
Okay, when was this?
That was in 2000 and 2012.
Okay. Only once?
Twice.
Okay. Are we doing it again?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because I don't know what it is about. I wouldn't call it a struggle, but I think the struggle is love, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I actually enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
As an artist, I enjoy the journey. I don't just want to be like, I don't want to go to idols
Yeah.
and then just come up. And I understand it's a great platform.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
you know,
Yeah.
it's great exposure.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the journey.
Okay.
Like, I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the people I meet randomly, or
Yeah.
I think some things just fall into place. You know, like,
Mm.
I'm enjoying that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
What was your worst experience as a musician, performer, artist in the past 10 years?
In the past 10 years,
Yeah.
worst experience ever
Mm.
was forgetting the words on stage.
Wow. Okay. Your own
Forgetting
song.
the own song,
What?
forgetting the words on stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where were
Like,
you performing?
That was in the beginning of my career. when
Where
I
were you
started
performing?
out. It was at one of the functions in Hermanus.
Okay.
Got the
Okay.
words on stage, just blanked out completely, you know. And like in that moment, you don't know what to do because you try so hard to remember the words, but they just
Yeah.
don't come to you.
And then what happened?
And then
You
like,
stopped playing.
I just said I had to. I apologized. I'd stop playing, but I did start over the gig.
Okay.
I start over, and I
Okay.
remembered it the second time.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of humiliating.
Okay.
But,
So if you had a billboard up along the N1 with your message to the world, what would it be?
don't drink and drive.
Get enough of those.
Let me think. Message to the world.
Yeah. So something that's your thing, like your inspiration, your thing that keeps you going, or something you want the world to know.
That keeps me going.
Mm.
I actually posted it on Facebook as well.
Mm.
But I think for me, it is if you want to be successful, trust God.
Okay. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Right.
If you want to be successful, trust God.
Yeah.
That's my thing. And so it's crazy to me because like on my journey, nothing that I planned
Mm.
to happened the way I wanted it to
Yeah.
happen. Like I really believe it was God's plan for me.
Mm.
So definitely trust God.
Okay. Perfect. So you've got the 3 songs out, and you have the new one, right?
Yes, there's a
The
new
new one on the way.
coming. Yeah.
Where do people see you play? Where do you
people
play
see-
gigs? How does it work?
The gigs, well, for if you want to book or anything like that, you can just check out Studio Type Talent Management.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or bookings at Studio Type Talent Management.
Right.
.co.za.
Okay.
And I performed so far at the Waterfront,
Okay.
at the amphitheater. I performed at the Jazzathon.
Okay.
I've done the jazz session.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other gigs
Okay.
that I've done as
Okay.
well, yeah.
But going like events planned.
Events planned. I have something coming up on the 25th of April at Raw in Cape Town.
Oh, what's wrong?
Raw is like they do live shows.
Okay,
Like,
nice.
It's like I wouldn't say karaoke, but it's like
Open mic.
Open mic.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's
Open
Raw in
mic.
Cape Town?
I actually don't know.
All right.
Actually don't know.
Yeah. No. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said you will debut your new songs.
Yeah, just a snippet. Just a snippet.
For all the people to hear.
Let me get my guitar.
Okay. It's a nice guitar.
Thanks
That's not
so
the
much.
that's not the grandfather's one, eh?
No, that's not the grandfather's
Okay.
one. The grandfather's one is actually in my room on display.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I keep it there. You know.
Okay. Do you need more space here?
Nah.
Yeah, you can sit. Okay. Song's name.
Song's name. Well, so far I haven't named it, but we are calling it so far the Facebook song because I actually released a little snippet on Facebook as well.
Is that the song's name? The Facebook song.
Well, that's what we're going by.
Okay.
We're going by. Yeah.
changes.
Yeah, definitely will change. Yeah. So for now, yeah, the Facebook
Okay.
song.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's hear.
I don't know what your name is yet, girl, but I'd like to find out what you've been all about. Baby, you don't seem like the type to just fall for anyone. Oh, baby, no. So you looking my way, you came into my breath unannounced. Got me wanting your help. I'm staring and it's kinda cool that I'm not the only one.
and I've been fairly mellow. I've been chilling, you've been racing through my mind like pedal to the metal. I just wanna spend some time like get to know you better. I've been catching all your shine like girl, you in the limelight. Now I think the time's right, move it up a level. You've been checking all the signs like we know where we headed. Baby girl, you are the top spot, you're the destination, and I just wanna know what it's gonna take to get a number from you.
Wow, dude. Wow, decent.
Yeah.
So we can't call that the Facebook song. There's not a chance in the world.
yeah.
It's probably Baby Girl.
Something like that,
something.
something like that, yeah.
Okay, cool, man. That's
That's
really...
coming, it's on its way, yeah.
So who's your mentor?
Chad,
Right.
definitely Chad. You know, I feel like it's such a big privilege to work with him, because he's been in the industry for 10 years,
Yeah.
now, more than 10 years now, and the things he knows, his knowledge, the insight of the music industry itself, it's just been such a great help, such a great advantage as well.
Yeah.
As an artist, so he's showing me the ropes.
Wow, that's so cool.
You know, as an artist, and especially beginning, sometimes you can make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
because it's not just about you.
Yeah.
You have people that's watching you.
Of
So
course.
sometimes you
all
can
the
make
time.
mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can make mistakes, and I think in that regard, he's also kind of directed me. Guidance, a lot of guidance. Yeah.
So there was never a time in your career where you thought, this hustle is just too difficult for me.
No,
Nice.
never.
Trust it.
Trust it. Trust the process.
Yeah.
Trust God. Yeah.
Okay.
Trust.
So just quickly, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter handles.
Okay, so Facebook, then my page is Kerwin. You can just go check out pages. You'll see my Kerwin page over there.
Right.
And then on Instagram, it's Kerwin Music. If you want to go give it a like.
Perfect.
And
Twitter.
Twitter, no,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
Facebook and Insta for now.
Yeah. And then YouTube channel.
YouTube, Kerwin musicSA.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude. Hope we get a nice name for the song.
Thanks so much.
It was really awesome talking to me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
But it's almost like now when you were singing, it's like whenever always I watch Idols editions, then when I get that goosebump feelings on my cheek,
Yeah.
and then it's like a choir song,
Ah,
and then now I got it. Like,
thanks,
when
man.
he said, "Baby girl,"
Thanks, man.
dude, it was really really awesome.
It was great.
Hopefully we see you on the big screen one day.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hey, what's the 5-year plan? What's the
5-year plan.
Yeah.
5-year plan. In another 2 years' time, I wanna have a broader fan base. I want more people to know about myself and my music. I want to connect with more people. I'd also like to get a lot of sponsors.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of sponsors, but also I feel like giving back to the community is a very important thing. So Miles, what you're doing here is absolutely great.
Cool, thanks, man.
Hopefully I'll be on the show again. If
Yeah.
he invites me again, I'll be on the
I'll
show
invite
again.
you once you have a music video.
Once I have a music video.
That's the deal.
Okay,
I'm waiting for that.
let's shake it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one.
Cool.
But
yeah,
yeah, so that's the 2-year plan.
2-year
You have
plan.
to
I'll say
grow your following.
just grow my following for now.
Right.
Grow my following for now. Grow that
Okay.
organic relationship
Yeah.
with people.
Okay,
It's really important.
dude. Thanks so much for talking to me, man. That's really really cool. Thanks.